Last minute Christmas gift basket idea coming your way next. Hi, I'm Hope from Under the Median, and every week on this channel we talk about practical frugality. Literally, Larry and I just walked in the door 10 minutes ago from officially finishing our Christmas shopping. Now, in case you're wondering, it's really late, but we always wait until the last minute to fill up a couple of different ideas and also to purchase all the items for our kids' stockings. Yes, even though most of our kids are fully grown men, stockings are still a thing in our house every Christmas. We thought it'd be really fun to show you this really unique fiery gift basket that we put together for our son and his girlfriend. Along the way, I'll give you some ideas of where to look for inexpensive fillers for gift baskets. I love making themed gift baskets for our kids. And stick with us because I'm going to show you the one thing that shows up every single year in our kids' stockings. It has become a really fun sort of Christmas tradition in our house, so be watching for that a little later in the video. I'm going to unpack this, and at the end, I'm going to show you exactly what I paid for all the items, including the gift basket. Whenever you start with a gift basket, I always start with the materials that I'm going to put in the gift basket rather than starting with the basket itself, because I never know exactly what size basket I'm going to need. So what I do instead is throughout the year, go to garage sales, estate sales, Goodwill, Salvation Army, any secondhand shops in your area, and shop around for just a variety of gift baskets. I keep some that are a little smaller, some that are just a little bit bigger. I always make sure that they're not super big because you know what, those ones are really hard to fill up. So usually underneath of our bed and in our gift stash closet. Anybody else have a gift stash closet? We do. It's a closet space that is filled with Rubbermaid tubs. They're all divided according to different types of gifts that are in each of the Rubbermaid tubs. And I shop end of the season clearance sales throughout the year, various places like garage sales or estate sales, other places where I get brand new items or get baskets like these and get them for next to nothing. And I keep them. And before we go purchase things for a gift, we shop our own gift closet. So this is where I went to first, was the gift stash closet once I sort of gathered ideas for this special gift. Now, my son and his girlfriend, my son is really into hot, spicy food, like ghost pepper hot. I'm not kidding. Are any of you with him? Anything that has heat in it, that is definitely right up his train track. So I started with the idea of getting something that was really designed for both of them, but had sort of that hot and spicy element. Now, his girlfriend, Delaney, really likes to cook, and she's vegan like we are. So I wanted to get her something that would go along with that vegan thing and would help her to cook some items that were hot and spicy for John. So that's how the whole idea of the gift basket got started. It started with some items that I found on the clearance rack at Kroger. When you get ready to fill a gift basket, remember that you can always find things that are on the general merchandise area of your local grocery store. This is maple chipotle grill sauce. This was marked down at Kroger for $2.49. So, when I show you the final total at the end, I rounded up. So I rounded this up to $2.50 just because I really needed to make my mouth super easy. The second sauce that I got for them was a smoked serrano wing sauce. This was marked down to $1.89 at Kroger. Right now, Kroger has some banging things on the general merchandise markdown. Now, these are almonds. They're chipotle pepper flavored almonds. So you get the idea. As soon as I saw all of these items on the Kroger markdown shelf, I was like, yes, hot and spicy basket. Now, remember, sometimes when you have an item that's kind of tall like this, you can just take a little bit of adhesive and you can make it so that it's a little bit smaller and fits in the basket a little bit better. Just a plain piece of tape, just roll it up, and then that will help that to go down. This, believe it or not, was at Menards. Lemon pepper infused rotini, 50 cents a package. Yeah, that's all I paid for that was 50 cents. So my next tip for you is look for places that are a little unusual. Don't specifically think, oh, I got to go to a place that specifically sells gifty types of food. You can go to all kinds of places and find food, including hardware stores. No kidding. Menards, Home Depot, places like that. They all have a food section now. But anyway, yeah, 50 cents. Now, I was at Dollar Tree. We were finished up shopping for our items to put in our stocking stuffers. And I found some hot and spicy mustard. But the hot and spicy mustard, I'm kidding you. I'm not kidding you. It was so tiny. It was a teeny tiny little jar. I thought, wait a minute. I have some spicy mustard at home. Coleman's mustard, traditional English style mustard. I love this stuff, guys. But it is really, really spicy. I got these marked down at the Amish store, which is also a salvage food store. I paid 25 cents a piece, and I bought like a couple of cartons of them. So I think each carton had like 12 of these little containers of mustard, of spicy mustard in it. So I knew I wanted that to also fill it out. Then the last place I headed was to my favorite used bookstore, and I scored really big there. I walked in, I could not believe that she had this vegan cookbook on the shelf. It was absolutely perfect for the gift basket. It is vegan, fire, and spicy. 200 sultry and savory global recipes, and I knew that this would become the cornerstone of the basket. Whenever you're stacking your basket, I'm going to move this stuff back, I'll move the basket up. Start with the tall things in the back and then the shorter things toward the front. Now, if you find yourself with shorter things that really, they're just not even going to show, you can always pack. I always save the packages that you get that have, they have like the shredded paper kind of things in them. They use that in order to sort of build the basket up from the bottom. So you can put some of that in the bottom so that it fills up a little bit of that space if you need a little bit of elevation on any of these things. You can also just take a simple piece of cardboard, cut it, and then score it 2 different areas. So basically what you're doing is you're scoring 2 shorter sides. You've got a flat part on top, 2 shorter sides, which are even, and you're going to put that in the bottom like a little table, and it's going to elevate an area in the bottom of your basket so that you can stack things on top of that piece of cardboard. Now, if you want to make it a little more stable, you can kind of tape the edges, or you can even create a bottom for it so it's actually almost like a little hollow box that's in the bottom of your basket. And that will take up some space and allow you to create like an elevated surface. In this case, I honestly didn't need it. I'm going to stack these right next to each other. And then stack, this makes it so easy. Put that, you know what? I'm gonna put this in first. There we go. I had all this stuff in here. Y'all saw it when I started, right? It all fit. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of put this in here if I can fit it. Just kind of nestle that in between there. There we go. Now, the other thing you might want to do, it's okay if you feel like something's going to fall, take a little piece of clear tape. They do that at the store too to kind of make sure that this doesn't fall out. It's pretty snug in there. I might mess with it just a little bit more. Now, the only other thing you might want to know is because this has like a purple edge on it, I'm not super excited about that scalloped purple edge. You can always find a piece of material. Literally, all you need is a square of material that kind of has your theme idea on it. In this case, I would look for something that either actually had like hot peppers on it, or if you could find a single napkin with a hot pepper on it. In this case, I didn't find anything. So what you can do that's super easy is get just a simple square of felt, a plain colored simple square of felt. Then I'm going to literally find a pattern online for a hot pepper. I'm going to trace that pattern onto a coordinating piece of felt, and the hot pepper is going to be in that bright orange color. I might do 2 hot peppers, one in orange, one in red, have the nice green tops on them. I'm literally going to glue those felt pieces onto the larger piece of felt, and then you're going to put it on in here just in a triangle. So it's going to be a square, and you're going to literally lay it across here so that that triangle showing those hot peppers is going to go right here in front. Literally, that is the only thing that I plan to do to finish off this basket. The total cost of the basket, I'll move it over here. I have it all written out for you. There you go. Under $14 for the entire basket. Now, I hope that gave you some ideas as to where to look and things that you can think of for themed Christmas baskets that actually are incredibly affordable. And yet you're creating these baskets definitely with the person that you're giving the basket to in mind. And I really hope that my son and his girlfriend love their hot and spicy Christmas basket. I promise to let you in on the inside track on the one thing that shows up every year in my kids' Christmas baskets. You know, every week here on Under the Meeting, we talk to you about living a frugal lifestyle, not so you can live in deprivation, but so that you can save money on some items and save enough money to pay cash for the items that really, really mean a lot to you. So we tell our kids we want them all to be millionaires, and every single year we put $1 million candy bar into their Christmas stocking. We have done it for years and years. If you want to find these, we have found them for years and years on end at Dollar Tree. So there you go, $1.25, and you can give each of your kids $1 million for Christmas in their stocking. Have an amazing Christmas week, y'all. We will see you again on Thursday for the next video right here on Under the Median.